welcome back to Talk of the Town. I'm Jim Vaughan, and we're sitting here with the county commissioners, Skip Gardner, Jack Marlin. How you doing today?
Doing good.
Good.
Doing good.
What you guys want to talk about? You guys have got a lot of projects going on. I know that. And
well, we do. Broadband is just another one. We're trying to get it across the county. Been a very long process. We seem to have more interest and more activity than we've had for quite a few years, so maybe we're going to get there. But we need to bridge the county in this day and age. It's almost unheard of, but in Appalachian counties like us, it's a real need.
Absolutely.
Real need.
And wasn't that introduced a while back for medical reasons, if nothing else? I mean, you know, diabetic that has a meter or something that they could actually communicate with their doctor if they had internet, and they're down in, you know, different counties or out in the middle of nowhere.
Medical reasons would be one of the chief reasons, but also when we went through the COVID with the school in-home schooling, that was another.
Absolutely,
that
had to be a big issue, and I haven't talked to anybody in depth about that. But I wonder how many students were left in the dark, literally. So
I think there was a lot. I think a lot of kids, you know, it was a shame because a lot of kids had to come into town and get to somewhere where they could get access
to a library or somewhere.
You know, you could be sitting in McDonald's parking lot eating a cheeseburger and doing your homework, and you know, But I do appreciate Spectrum. Spectrum's really stepped up. They had got the grant, the money that was given to us through Bill Johnson. We had $4 million in Spectrum charter. They had got that bid. And they're doing a great job. They send us paperwork every Friday and let us know
weekly summaries of where they're at.
Yeah, what roads they're on.
I know I live out in the middle of nowhere and down around the Byesville area, and never had cable. Neither one of the cable companies would come to us.
Yep.
And when Spectrum approached us, I went ahead and got the fiber, and it's great, man. It's just amazing. It's
and we're really thankful for Spectrum. And then the other thing we're trying to do is water project. We're trying to maybe combine with Cambridge. We are not a water producer. They provide our water. We buy our water off of them.
Yes.
And so we're thinking that maybe that might be a little more economically feasible for both of us. We're trying to expand, but it's hard to expand because we have so much infrastructure problems that we have to fix.
Yeah.
And so that's what we're using our ARPA money for. But we're really collaborating with Cambridge and trying to work well with them.
And I understand the pipes are getting some age on them. Off camera, we talked. You actually found some wooden pipes, is that correct?
I think down in Byesville.
Yeah, and in Cambridge, my understanding in Cambridge, they have some down on Woodlawn Avenue. They discovered years ago.
That's amazing, absolutely amazing. So yeah, you got your work cut out for you all over the county, that's for sure. So anything else you guys would like to touch on while we're up here today?
Well, and me personally as the new commissioner, I do appreciate the opportunity to work with these guys. I just want the voters to know that we're stewards of your tax dollars. We're doing the best we can to do what the county needs. And learned a lot off of these two fellas and enjoy working with them. And this is a lot different from city council. I guess the commissioners, the dictionary tells me a commissioner has to wear a lot of hats and know a lot of things, but very little about what kind of pull he has, and doesn't have as much stroke as what I thought. So, but anyway, it's really an opportunity for me, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, the working relationship is excellent. We all three get along. We're not a rubber stamp. We do have opposing views at times, but at the end of the day, we come together and we do the best to get it done. It's a lot. It is a lot different. Jack and I were both on city council. You've only got two other people to convince when you're working on an issue. If the three of you can come together, you can accomplish a lot.
That's great. Good to know. And thanks for all your work you guys do.
Thank you.
And, I know I used to work with the other commissioner, Mr. Wilson, and he's probably found it to be a little different job than in radio. So.
I'm sure.
He's not here to say so, but I got a feeling. So thanks for coming up, both of you. We sure appreciate you coming up and talking to us, and keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And thanks for tuning in to Talk of the Town, and we'll be back soon. Hey, thanks for tuning in to Talk of the Town. We want to thank Cambridge Main Street for being one of our major sponsors. And if you'd like to sponsor the show, or if you have a subject you'd like us to touch on, just give them a call up on the hill at 740-432-5605, or go ahead and go to info@yourradioplace.com.